The story starts from late winter, all vacation time. We lived in hostel with 2-person per room. It has 300 rooms in hostel. I myself from Egypt and Mike from Florida stayed with me. We were best friends since high school, so it was the December time, Christmas Eve. Mike went to his hometown in Florida. I was alone at room. There were many people who stayed in December, but sounds some empty like atmosphere. Next to my room there were 3 rooms in a row, all were empty. Students went their hometown to celebrate Christmas Eve. Hostel maintenance person was also on leave due to Christmas, so the Christmas night came. I was playing game on my laptop as I was addicted to games too much. PUBG was my favorite game. All of a sudden time lapse came and sound like tap tap sound heard. There was someone on door. It was 1:45. I thought due to Christmas someone is making fun of me. Then I removed my headphones and heard it was still tapping. Some was at door. I was alone though. 4 rooms at there was my Egyptian friend. He was also staying to make low expense, so I called him and explained situation to him that there is someone at door. Are you there or anyone making fun late night? Silent, no voice. On other hand, he said, bro, I am sleeping. In a sleepy voice. All of a sudden tap tap stopped and heard huge bang at door. I told him that now I am calling 911. There is someone at my door. He woke up and told his friend living with him. Then they both were now too scared. Operator speaking at 911 said to me, put a heavy object near your door. There are few complaints related. Same problem today night in this area, so don't cut the phone. We are arriving in 5 minutes. All of a sudden my friend called the other roommates who are on 2nd floor and 3rd floor too. All of a sudden I heard a bullet sound fire from ground floor. Police came and caught that creepy guy who was making tap sound. Later found that this person is a creepy killer who has done 4 murders in today's night and having huge knife through which he has written kill on my door. This Christmas night I will never forget in my entire life. This is the time when I was studying in human science in a top university in California. Will not name the university due to personal reasons. The story begins. There was a hostel with 20 rooms provided and sponsored by university for the students who were USA Army affiliate. I was new to hostel there, and the location of hostel was in remote area about 10 miles away from the city. My girlfriend named, let's assume Anna, we were spending time together on weekend. She was also free at that time doing job with a marketing company. It was Saturday night. We saw Move in City and had a lunch. It was 11:45. She told me to drop to hostel, but I said no to her and said to her leave me at near bus station because it was bus time. She dropped me to bus and I took bus in couple of seconds. It was quite normal as every time I was going through this route. Bus dropped me 1 mile away from my hostel. I as usual started walking way through my hostel. After walking a half mile I heard footsteps approaching behind. I started walking faster, then I started running. Suddenly heard footsteps faster. I stopped, looked back. There was a huge guy behind me some 4 meters away, some with a black hooded. I can't see his face because of low street light. Again I started running. He thrown rock towards me. It hit me in back. It was small rock on side of road. Finally reached in hostel front yard and went inside with had a relief. Then in morning I have complained to hostel administration for it. They said you should not go out at that time without any permission. They called authorities but nothing went up. Since then I never walked at night after 12 on that street. I was from North Carolina, went to study in Virginia because my birthplace was Virginia. We lived 12 years there, so I liked it and was having 3 friends who were together moving there. We lived in mini hostel near to college. I have been staying at a hostel for almost 2 weeks now. I used to daily walk 4 miles after my dinner from hostel to garden. It was the Christmas Eve. There is no one in hostel. We were only for 4 persons living in hostel. Others were with their family. One night it was still dark out and rainy. I thought not to go out and stay inside hostel and make a short walk inside. I went downstairs walking. There was a window. I stood up there watching rain through window. Then I saw something in bushes there. There was some person standing near bushes. It was pitch black. I thought at this time just about what it was near to midnight. We should be no one out at late at this time. All of a sudden that person was watching me, came near to my window. Then I turned off my light. After that I was able to see in the thunder that the person was standing near the window. I could see his full beard looking like a creep. Suddenly he started banging at the window. I dialed 911 from my phone and called my friends from upstairs. They both came down. The operator, another hand, said to remain quiet, hide in some safe place. It was the huge banging, so we went upstairs and locked the door. We heard the window broke and the person is now inside the house. We heard heavy boot sounds is coming from downstairs. We were in fear as the person was searching something, we don't know what, but then we heard sound approaching stairs to our hidden room. All of a sudden the police siren voice heard, then heard shit police now. Boot sound went from upstairs to downstairs. The person went out of the house into the bushes as I have seen from upstairs window. Police came and scanned full area but cannot find that person. Last thing I have seen from first floor window that he was having huge knife with him in his hand. This thing still scares me and have nightmare regarding it. That was the last day. Then after I didn't went outside for late night hangout.